the few cows I have. And I only feed them TMR, and that's it. So I'm not doing anything special.
What economy you on? Mind you, that shouldn't make a difference, it's just the price.
On hard.
Yeah, no, it's weird. I wonder why it's different then. But maybe it is the Stevie Smith, I don't know. Maybe it's the way he set up the production.
Yeah, it takes forever for the cheese and for the chocolate to appear. I get cheese like per 2-day in-game month. I get like not even a whole cheese pellet. So if I let it run, no, that's not true. I get at least one pellet per game. So I don't know what it is then, because when I let it run through the whole year, I sell the cheese when the price is highest. The storage capacity of the dairy production does not fill up with cheese over a whole year, so I can just leave it run.
Yeah,
keep giving it milk.
Yeah. Every time at the top, the warning pops up 3 days left of milk in the facility. I just fill up my tanker and top it up, and then it's
yeah.
I mean, the dairy I plot down myself, the one you can buy from the shop, has the lower storage capacity, meaning the amount of pellets that can spawn is smaller by half, I think. So over there, the chocolate produces faster too, so I have to move it out of the way at times. But cheese? No, you can leave it running all year round. Go collect it and sell it, and that's
Do you guys want the mod that increases the size of the pellets be added?
Nah, because for the big production stuff, it will take forever for a pellet to spawn. The only place where that would make sense is the honey in the greenhouses. Every other thing you need, if you make it bigger, it takes longer to spawn.
Yeah, but it's still the same amount. You just get more, you're able to spawn, that's all. I mean, it won't take longer to spawn. It'll take just the same amount of time to spawn the same amount of litres. It'll just take longer to fill the pellet up, that's all. But you're still getting the same amount of litres. So if the pellet holds, say, 4 normal pellets, then it'll take the time to spawn 4 pellets to make 1 pellet, won't it?
That's what I mean. Right now, with my spinnery running, I produce 1 pellet of fabric per day, and that is barely enough to keep my tailor shop running.
Yeah.
And not even 24/7, because 1 pellet of fabric is enough for about 22 hours of running the fabric shop.
Okay, so you only deliver 1 pellet at a time then?
Yeah, I can, because the spinnery is producing fast enough. I have it running on both blue and cotton at the moment, and it's not producing fast enough. I produce 1 pellet per day, and that's barely enough to keep the tailor shop running.
So what you're saying is you need a field of cotton?
No, the amount I put into the spinnery is not the problem, it's full. Well, full-ish. The amount...
how long it takes to make it. Yeah.
Yeah. So if that were to take longer, that would suck.
Fair enough. Thought I'd ask. That's why I didn't put it on straight away, just in case anyone had a reason why they didn't want it.
Yeah, the only thing is I gotta save up for that cow barn to actually be worth anything.
Which one are you going to get? You're going to get the 240 capacity or just the 80?
Well, the 240 will probably, because the 80 and the 240 are the same size, I'll probably just go for the 240.
Yeah, and the 240 is cheaper.
And cheaper,
by
yeah.
like 100k or so. So
about 200k.
Or 200 even. So
yeah.
And that's 200. See, if you save enough money to buy the in-game, the more expensive one, you have enough money straight away to buy cars. Actually, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's interesting. That delivery of potatoes are just done off Field 25 went to the Field 27 contract. Now I've now completed that, even though it's a bit late because I can't choose another contract. We have none left.
Yep.
Pick a lane and stick it to it, Patrio. I'm coming through.
Oh, he's in the lane when I was driving past.
He was in the middle when I was coming up.
Patrio.
Well, to be fair, I was sort of half paying attention and there was a corner. All these fancy people with their green and purple tractors.
There's no green on my tractor, how dare you?
Oh, with my LOD, when you get slightly out of range, yes, it turns green.
Does it?
Yeah, same for me.
Oh,
Doesn't offend it.
What?
the game's ruining my beautiful colour of purple. Which I've got my Windows 11 set up to.
Because he's using a Stevie tractor, so once it gets out a certain distance, the game will render back to the default.
Yeah, I've actually seen that myself. Yeah, Windows 11 comes with the option to set up your font and all that. Different colours when you do your themes for your desktop. So I got the purple. Not that it's used very much. Everything's just generally in white, but some of the icons.
What I missed was somewhere it had a true type font, which was essentially an English cipher replacement, so it's still English characters, but they're just written to make it hard to read for anyone who doesn't understand what the characters are. Set my desktop to that font, so if people using my computer couldn't read anything.
I'll tell you what was annoying about reloading Windows on Wednesday. So, in case people didn't know, I upgraded to Windows 11, and even though it was smooth and seamless and error-free, I'm not a big fan of upgrading. I prefer to do a clean install. So on Wednesday I did a clean install of Windows 11. I had to upgrade it so I could actually get create a flash drive boot flash whatever with Windows 11 on it anyway, with the media creation tool. I couldn't do it otherwise. So that's why I upgraded. And so I did a fresh install on Wednesday, and just so I had all the drivers I downloaded from my motherboard website and all that kind of stuff, and had all the Windows 11 drivers and stuff like that, because I thought I'd have to update them, and it didn't update them. But it ran fine, like I said. It was actually running really, really well. And yeah, I went to go and load it, and the most annoying thing is when you start up, when you do a Windows install, it asks you what language you want, what time and currency you want to use, and generally that's it. And the only thing I ever change is the time and currency. Obviously, for my country, I leave the language to US English. It doesn't bother me at all. And this time, which I think has always been an option, but never had to worry about it. This one that offered me, the third option was keyboard input function, or form input/format, which I've never thought about before because I never had to change it. I'm guessing it was in there Windows 10 and 7 and all that, but as soon as I changed my currency to New Zealand, it changed my format to Arabic 101. And because the problem there is I don't know what keyboard format's normally used. So I got a bit frustrated with that, trying to figure it out. And it wasn't easy to find it on the internet. In fact, I didn't find it on the internet. What I did is I just restarted the computer and looked at the default option before I changed it. But I just think it's stupid that when you go change your time and format, that it automatically changes it for you to something, you know, because people would know if they're already using that, they know what they're looking for. But when you're so used to it being already set for you, you don't know what you're using it for because you don't need to worry about it. And there was a lot of formats and, yeah, a lot.
The last time I encountered that was back on Windows 7. I wound up switching to language used as English Australian, but it defaulted that profile to the UK keyboard layout, so $ became quote, quote became pound, or something like that.
Yeah, I did notice that, so I just stuck with the US layout. Well, the problem was when I first looked through the drop-down box, I didn't see that. And I mean, there was billions of options, including Maori, which they added in Windows 11.
If you want to really throw people out, set your keyboard up with Dovak.
I don't like it when this reverses. It's reversing too far.
I think it's one of the last pages they halved the amount of flour you get from sorghum. Because I'm pretty sure sorghum used to be the best option, with 150 liters of sorghum turning into 200 liters of flour, and what was the second? No, it was the best one. 188 to 158. Barley is the best.
Also seems a matter of, let's wait for it, laws of physics. Okay, so we're going to crush this grain into a dust. Cool, now we have twice as much dust.
Yeah, but oat still produces more than you put in. 150 to 188, and sorghum is 150 to 158. I'm not 100% sure of that used to be 208, but I'm reasonably sure that sorghum used to be the best option.
So the grain mill's cutting the product was in, excuse me, blackboard chalk or talcum powder.
Pain, brother, pain.
They brought in the grain shortage into the game. The word grain shortage. Grain shortage, not game shortage. They've added it into the game.
That PJ is doing cleanup work now. You shall not pass. Hey, that fucked.
Might as well keep these lines up because I get the feeling they'll be stopping and starting again.
Thanks.
Holy crap, DJ! Did you just do a wheelie on the Grimmer?
Oh, Smudo.
Brought out the Manscaped 2.0.
He just started his Grimmer so fast, the front just lifted up from the ground.
I didn't do anything.
You have quite a bit of potatoes still left over here near the train tracks, dude. Just so you know.
I've got 9 rows to go.
I'm pretty much almost done. I'm just grabbing the few stragglers on the ends.
Well, let's have a look, shall we, ladies and gentlemen, see where he's at. So we'll go over to Smudo's feed conveniently while I go and look at some prices.
Yeah, he's just now finishing up, and that's it. Well, there are a few, and
Now I'm
that's
done.
it. Yeah. Will you be able to fit that one into that what's left into the trailer, or do you?
No, trailer's full.
So you have
I'm
to
gonna,
do two more tours, basically.
I'm gonna have to dump that load and then grab this and then just probably put it in the grain silo.
Oh yeah, that would be your plan, huh? That's true. Yeah, it's really too bad that you can't. I mean, there is a potato chip factory, right? There's a mod.
Yeah, there is McCain's fries.
Yeah, there is a mod, yeah.
Yeah.
But the fast food restaurant does that anyway, so.
Yeah, but it doesn't produce anything for you to,
No,
what I mean is.
Kind of sucks. It's just a sell point.
Yeah. Sunflowers in full bloom do look beautiful, don't they?
They do on Trucking Sim, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And so does the wheat and the barley. It looks so much better on Trucking Sim graphics.
Oh yeah. It looks much 100% more.
I still dream that Giants will decide to use that engine. Because everything's better on it. The trees look better, the grass looks better, the crops look better. The sunflowers are amazing.
Well, that's because they don't have to render it and close up that much, right? Because you can't get that close.
Oh, they're right next to you. The sunflowers on Trucking Sim actually follow you. They turn as you go past them, they turn.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's really neat. The little details that they put in it, just like in America when you go through Nevada, through the desert. Every now and then, driving at night, you'll see a UFO. But everything looks better on Trucking Sim, the graphics, compared to Farming Sim by a long shot. Even the this thing, what I'm driving here, the guy, because you get to deliver those, you get to deliver. Well, actually,
Yeah.
that's mods. That's Jazzycat mods. Big X's and big M's and
Patrio,
Hollands
you
and stuff.
definitely pass the tractor, dude.
Go again.
You definitely need a faster tractor.
Yeah, this is fine.
He's got a small track.
Got a good deal on it, same as my trailer. It's a backdoor deal.
Yeah, but your small tractor can't really pull those big implements that you have. Can it?
yeah, it can, just not well.
That's,
Yeah,
As I said, the biggest thing I got is my cedar, and it can pull that one because it's the easy one.
Yeah, no, I think none of the implements should be an issue. Because the cedar he has is not a direct drill, it's just an air drill. So it needs way less horsepower than a direct drill of the same size.
Fertilizer always has the widened area. The cultivator is a bit on the underside, but if I need something bigger, I'll just hire one. The wood chip baler, same thing. That was a calculated effort. My other option was to get the forage harvester attachment as well as a 3-point converter attachment, which technically this tractor can run at 2 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to work. It's gonna be a while.
Which tractor do you have?
The Patrio G135. Small class.
It's probably a Stevie version of it.
No, I think it's actually the vanilla one.
Yeah, I know, but I said there's probably a Stevie version of it. With power options.
I'm good.
Even the original Volme has more power than yours.
Yeah, I was disappointed about the was it the South American version of the T series? Series T. Yes. Yeah, it was T series. Yeah, there was a mod on the mod hub for the T series from Patrio, but it's not really that good.
Actually, there's a few on LS Mod Company, and what's the other one? I can't remember the other one. A lot of good ones.
I mean, there's no Skittles, but that's life.
Yeah, it is weird why there are so few Patros this time around. Even though it was a heavily featured brand last time.
Because I'll release it as a DLC. I bet you. And then next farming sim they'll add that everything that was in that DSC is vanilla. That's what they do. Hence the reason why the Anderson stuff's in here.
Oh, Mr. Patrio has chickens.
He does? Damn.
Yes.
JJ, we're behind in
That's why he bought the small autoload trailer. Because he put chickens in field 20. It's just a small one.
No, field 27 and 72 have got cultivating jobs now.
There you go. Who's going to snap them up?
JJ a little bit more time.
I'm surprised no one said I wanted to sleep, especially DJ after he'd finished.
I was about to say that, but then I noticed where Patrio dropped off his trailer. And I got curious, so I had to tag first.
Which, thankfully...
There are spies everywhere! German spies.
And then DJ mentioned that there are more contracts.
Yeah,
and because I'm nice, I only took one of those contracts.
Yeah, I took the other.
Even though I could have taken both right away, but I mean, I'm a dick, but not that much of a dick.
I should have grabbed one actually. I need to make up the ones I've lost, all those ones.
Yeah, that's true.
That's okay, JJ. I'm pretty sure it's Smirda's turn to win the wheel this week.
Yeah, true.
You mean win-win or win that JJ not wins?
As in, you get the first draw or first two draws within the first, what, say, 4 spins?
What Patrio said.
I mean, not that I mind that, but I don't think so. Listening to the in-game classical music channel today, because I hope that would go best with my headache, and it does. It's rather pleasant.
Classic Radio Rock. You're listening to the 1800s FM.
Yeah, I actually do not know which time period this. I mean, obviously, 1800s or older, I'm guessing. Because I am guessing that most of it is NCR-free music.
I don't know, actually, because they had a...
well, copyrights would be well expired, wouldn't they?
Yeah. I mean,
no, well, the copyrights can expire, but someone can buy the music and then they own the rights to the music again.
Yeah, but you can only buy the rights to a specific recording of the music, not of the original music, I think. I'm not sure though.
No, you can, because Michael Jackson bought all the Beatles rights to the Beatles music. He outbid Paul McCartney.
Yeah. Beatles is not classical music though.
Excuse me?
That's it's not classic. It's classics, but not classical.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought we were talking. Are you listening to the classical, not classic hits? Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
not classic rock, classical, as in strings and.
Oh well, so that makes my comment even more perfect.
Orchestral.
Orchestral stuff.
Yeah, classical.
I don't think it's that old, because a lot of these pieces have guitar in them, and I don't think that was that common in Europe back in the day. So actually might be original pieces.
Yeah, there are.
Lute, maybe.
They are. There was there wasn't that many, but there were definitely a lot of guitar pieces.
No, it's not a lute. It's an acoustic guitar. I know because I played one for like 8 years. So.
And they also can replace a classical guitar. Well, replace another instrument to classical guitar, possibly as well.
Well, it sounds nice. That's what I'm saying.
But there are guitar concertos. Guitar concertos. But yeah, with classical, nothing would be copyrighted anymore on that. I don't even think they had copyright around when it was.
No, I don't think so.
For a lot of it. Where's this new DLC stuff?
What DLC stuff?
Jesus, that was loud. The new stuff that came with the DLC that they've just released.
I didn't download any DLC, so I'm not sure what it is.
Well, yeah, it's weird. Because I've enabled it on their server. I thought I'd enable it because it's free. And then I went to try and download it, and then when I went into the thing, it told me, well, it took me to the Giants website and secure your free copy now, and ruddy, and enter your email address and all this garbage. So I went, okay, fine, I'll see if I can get it off Steam, and then Steam, it's got it there, and it goes play for free. So I clicked on play for free and thought it would download. Nothing download, so I thought, well, maybe it's in game.
Well, is it in game? So can you access it right now?
Well, I can't see it. It's mainly containers. Silo containers and augers.
Well, because if we could join the server, and I at least did not download anything, so it can't possibly be active on the server. Otherwise, I would not have been able to join.
It's activated because I activated it today when I put the course player on as well.
Okay.
And then I went and checked to see if I could get in.
That's weird then. That's really weird then.
So, yeah.
And I don't know what to tell.
It's Giants. They tell you they can have a DLC.
Well,
unless you can only get it from Giants, which is a bit stupid. But yeah, I'm agree with you.
Wasn't it like that with the Anderson DLC in 19?
No, you could get that through because you paid for it.
Right.
There was no free ones, and even there was free ones which you download. They were automatically downloaded or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sure I activated it. I can check, actually. I can check while the old harvest is barreling down the field. Let's have a look. Actually, I'll do it on this one. What the heck happened there? It just shut it down. What's going on? Oh, I think I know what I did. Whoops. My bad. Oh, let's try that again.
What I just realized, Patrio, you do stream on Twitch as well, right? Occasionally, at least. No.
What was that? Yeah, I thought you were talking to Patrio.
Yeah, I was. See you away?
He might have ducked out now. Well, he's not moving on screen, so.
Yeah, he must have ducked out. Riveting gameplay there, Patrio. Riveting gameplay.
G'day, Aussie, mate. How are you? How's things going? Busy working? You're looking forward to NW2? I would imagine.
What now?
NW2, Modern Warfare 2.
MW. That makes sense then.
Yeah, the AGI pack is okay. Doesn't tell me if that's activated or not, so I'll go to this.